Okay, teachers, I want to show you my website, and then after I show you the website and everything that I've added on my website, then I'm going to show you how I created my website, the company that I use for my website. So right here I have the URL 2x3x2x3x.com. I actually pay $10 a month to a company called Homestead for that actual URL. And to me, it's really important to actually have your own URL, because if you work for a school district, they have a lot of links on their website, and it might be hard for parents to access the actual apps and the lessons that you have, especially if you have parents that's not internet savvy, that don't really have access to the internet on a daily basis. If they do have temporary access, they're not going to be really good at signing in, finding apps, or downloading things that they need for their student or for their child to access the lessons. So one thing I noticed in a lot of the emails that I was getting sent from the support staff is that the parents had to take too many steps to open up the lesson. If you're not a teacher, you're not really going to understand some of that. So the whole purpose of this website is to make my lessons parent friendly and special education student friendly. So what I did is I created a link that says math lessons. These are the April math lessons. I made a calendar, and then inside of the actual day, I have a new lesson for that day. So it says April math lessons. Click the day and the lesson will begin. So it's as simple as that. So you go on April 1st, and then you click. And voila,
Watch me, I'm the best and they cannot stop me. Y'all see me?
Hi, I'm Pattern Man, and today I'm going to show you an easy way to do double facts. Can everybody say double fact? Okay, so you see how simple that was? I made it where anybody with a link to that video can watch it and can open it up. That's really important because, like I said, I don't want it to be a number of steps. I already have them going to this website, and then I have them clicking on math lessons, and then I have them going into the calendar. That's 3 steps already. And for a person that's not used to getting on the internet every day, that's a lot. So just getting here is really a success. So I have April and May math lessons for my students. Same thing for reading. I have April reading lessons. They open them up and they watch the lesson for that day. And it's really simple. And then what I went on ahead and did is I added writing lessons. So I kept it consistent all the way through. All you do is click on the subject, and then those lessons for that particular month come up. I didn't have any writing lessons for the month of April because I was so busy. I was able to get writing lessons for the whole month of May, which is a big success for me and good for my students, so they won't miss out on writing. So all they do is click on the day and the writing activity pops up. So this one is actual IXL lesson.
Find the action verb. A verb shows an action. The balloon pops.
Okay, so right there I have my picture and my video, and the students love to see you. A lot of people learn better when they have a person that they can look at while they're learning. So I try to put myself on the video quite a bit. So those are my writing lessons. And then I went right along and I created mindfulness lessons because I have a lot of students who have behavioral problems. So what I did for the mindfulness lessons is just a little different. I wasn't able to create the calendar, so I had to actually copy and embed a Word document. So the bad thing about that is that you cannot access this without a computer. So if you're on a tablet or a phone, then these links won't work. You have to actually be on a computer, and then these links will work. But I only have really 1 or 2 students who are going to be using this one. So I made sure they had computers before I designed it like this. And I did that because it takes so long to create the calendars through the Homestead website. And then I did the same thing with third grade math. I have a few students who are really high in math, and I didn't want them to be doing the same math lessons as the students who were really low in math. So I created actual third grade math lessons for just 2 students. Only 2 of my students really can do this math right here. And I still want to expose some of my students to this. So it was a good idea. And like I said, I made this in a Microsoft. I went to google.com, and then I didn't go to Word. I went into Word through google.com apps page. So that's how I created this, and it was really fast. And then I just got the embed link and embedded it into the website, which I'll be showing you guys how to do stuff like that when I go over the video of how I actually created this website. So that's it for the lessons that I have. So for one of my special education students, for example, they can just go to my website, go to math, reading, writing lessons, and then voila, they have a lot of information. They've been exposed to a lot of things that's going to help them for the next grade. So that's all I have, and I'll just give you a run through of what I was doing before the quarantine started. I just had Art Monday in my class, Tech Tuesday, and I added some ebooks on here. They just click them and a book opens up. That's really fun. I'll click on one for you. Sometimes it's good to make sure your
Reading
stuff is working.
Fun. I can read.
Gotham City's hero. Gotham City is a dark and dangerous place.
Okay, I wanted you to see that because I actually audio recorded and screen recorded that ebook to make it accessible for my students. So this is like my virtual library for my classroom, and I'm going to be adding more to that. And then I got Worksheet Wednesday, and this is where I use live worksheets, and I'm going to be doing a video about live worksheets too as soon as I get my new webcam going. And all they do is click on the worksheet, and then they actually can do the worksheet. So they can count to 100 like this. 2, 3, 4. And that way they'll actually be able to interact with some assignments too. And you can make it where they actually send you the assignment as soon as they're done with the worksheet. But right now I don't have that. And then I have my Musical Thursday on here, which is just some vocabulary, and any links from like the school district you can put on your website too. And then I have Fun Day Friday, some really fun stuff that we were doing in the school when school was in. We were doing Kahoot on Fridays, PBI as kids, and this is just for my students because they know you can't get on these sites any other day but Friday. So I hope you guys like my website. I didn't really go into like the other stuff because it doesn't really have much to do with remote learning, because I originally created this website for being inside my classroom with my students. So when the coronavirus hit and they canceled school, I had to basically redo my whole website, and I added some art to it too. So it gave me some time to fix this up, so I wasn't mad about it. And my students, they already know how to get on. Thank you for watching.